Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. Escaped iguana bites bicyclist in Rye. An iguana bite a bicyclist Monday trying to leash it to get off a road in Rye. The 2-foot-long iguana was originally reported by the Hampton police chief, who saw it while passing through town, police said. When Rye officers arrived, police said they found the iguana bite a bicyclist who was not seriously hurt. The iguana's owner picked it up from the police department. She said the reptile escaped through an open window, police said. Police said the owner will not face any charges. Boston preparing for possible free speech rally in counter protests. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
What happened in Virginia was a tragedy and an act of terror. A tragedy perpetrated by white supremacists that disturbed, as it should, Americans everywhere. As governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I want to be clear that there is no place here for that type of hatred, period, that we saw in Virginia. We stand here together today as elected officials, law enforcement, and community leaders to say that we will not tolerate the kind of hatred and bigotry we saw there in the Commonwealth. What happened in Charlottesville, simply put, was an act of terrorism, where an individual sought to hurt people and killed an innocent woman bystander and tried to incite fear into a group of innocent people. As far as I'm concerned, that's terrorism. It's disturbing and it's sickening to turn on the news and see that there are people in this country who believe that the color of their skin or their place of birth makes them superior to their neighbors. And we as a Commonwealth flatly reject and denounce this intolerance. The mayor pointed out, and I agree wholeheartedly, that freedom of speech is a founding principle of our great nation. While this right has served us well, often promoting unity and tolerance, it can also be wielded as a weapon of divisiveness and hatred, as we saw in Charlottesville. With this right comes responsibility, and in Massachusetts, we accept the responsibility to loudly reject any forms of hatred and bigotry.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Also, organizers promoting a so-called free speech rally for Boston Common on Saturday do not have a permit for the event, but city officials are still getting prepared. Serious crash involving state police cruiser closes Route 121 in Casco. Let's take a look at the video. Okay, that is video of the crash scene. Emergency crews have responded to a crash at the intersection of routes 121 and 11 in Costco. The crash involved multiple vehicles, including a tractor-trailer and a Maine State Police cruiser, officials said. The crash was reported just after 3 p.m. State Police said the trooper was on the way to an emergency call with lights and sirens on at the time of the crash. The trooper was taken to the hospital to be checked out, police said. Officials said Route 121 is closed from Poland Springs Road to Corker Ridge Road. Drivers should avoid the area. Now let's take a look at your markets and see how they closed for your Monday evening. And here's a look at the markets right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the red and went down. US 10-year closed in the green and went up. EUR/SUSD closed in the red and went down. And VIX closed in the red and went down. And that's how your stock market did for your Monday evening. Stocks post best day of summer as Wall Street sees less tension over North Korea. U.S. stocks closed sharply higher on Monday as traders saw geopolitical tension easing. Trump calls out KKK and neo-Nazi after backlash to Charlottesville remarks. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Comes to heartburn, trust and doctors trust. Nexium 24-Hour is the #1 choice of doctors and pharmacists for their own frequent heartburn and all-day, all-night protection. When it comes to heartburn, trust Nexium 24-Hour.
We must love each other, show affection for each other, and unite together in condemnation of hatred, bigotry, and violence. We must rediscover the bonds of love and loyalty that bring us together as Americans. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
Okay, and there you go on that video from Trump at a press conference in the White House today. Also, President Donald Trump condemned hate groups, including white supremacists, in remarks from the White House on Monday after receiving criticism from his initial statement on the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia over the weekend. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow with more great news. Good night, everyone. Bye.